forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Final Victory FV03 Mighty Warriors Reckless Combat. Combat? I don't know why they didn't call it Combatant, but Reckless Combat. And this is their version of a Masterpiece Huffer. Now, this, from what I can tell, this came in a 3-pack set, and they just decided to put these out singularly. I don't know, maybe people didn't want to buy the 3-pack. I don't know. I wasn't involved in those decisions. So all I can tell you for sure is I wanted the Huffer. I wouldn't mind having the Brawn, and I wouldn't mind having the oh, whatever his name is, but I'm just not, I haven't bought those yet. Honestly, I wanted to see what these were like. So, as you can see, there's nothing in the box, just that. Alright, so, comes in this foam. We get this. Ooh, he's got a card too. Why don't I open this up here and take a look to see what we get. Let's see. I have to imagine that the resale value on these is going to be really, really low. So, there's the directions. How to transform him from one mode to the other. I might go in for the other two. I don't know. We'll figure it out. He gets the card. It's decent. So, yeah, there's always that. Okay. The figure's in foam. Really nice. He's got 2 little guns here, and they are just single cast. Not the cleanest cut off the sprue, if you notice, if you all can see that. Huh. Okay, and the figure, he's got some plastic here and here, here and here, although this looks really weird. I don't know. Let's pull him out of the foam here and take us a look at him. Nothing else in there, so we can get rid of the foam. Okay. Right out of the box, initial impressions. Let's get the tape off. It's starting to annoy me. So, let's see. That's die cast. That's cold. That's die cast. That's die cast. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Alright. Oh, you're kidding me. I've got a, let me see if I can zoom in here to where you can see it. Can you all see that stress mark right there? That one right there. That is right there. That is extremely significant. Oh, it comes all the way to the back. I hope it doesn't interfere with anything. How about the one on the other side? Do I have anything there? Yeah. Screw marks, stress marks right there, and I guess it's where they screwed in the pin, would be my guess. Maybe the screw's a bit too big for the hole they made for it. Anyway, you can take a look at the figure while we got him here, might as well. He has his little helmet on, he's got piercing blue eyes, no light piping, so that's good. Coming down the figure, you can see his wheels behind him. Coming down, how do I get his, I bet they just slide out there. Wow, that's stiff. Alright, so to pull his hands out, there is a sliding mechanism right here. That one went a whole lot easier than its brother did. Alright, so he's got this right here coming down. There's not a whole lot of molded detail. We do get, this is a different color of paint than the rest of the plastic. I think that's the die cast. Let's see if I can get the feet out here. There we go. And he's got a heel spur right there. Alright. So he's got feet, he's got profile that looks like that, back looks like that, articulation, the head can move, it's on a hinge here so it'll move back and forth. It feels like the, yep, I was correct. Oh, he looks like a Lego guy, look at that. Oh goodness gracious me. Okay, so put that back on him there. Ooh, squeaky squeaky. The arms can do a full 360 on that hinge right there. The elbow can bend a little less. Well, let's give it 90 degrees. It's pretty close. The wrist can go all the way around, and it is a molded wrist. Can he hold his weapon? The box says he can. Yes, he can hold his gun. So, yay for that. Okay, waist can rotate. There's even a small, very small ab crunch. Not much. This is probably one of those where you would just bend him over at the hips if you needed to do that. Pardon me. Let me scooch the camera down just a tinch. We have thigh rotation built around the universal joint right there. Maybe hip skirts. Yes, the hip skirts. There's a hip skirt there. Doesn't look like the back hip skirts move. So you can kick his leg out that far, and the back one only that far. So he's not going to get the full splits that way. However, squeaky squeaky, he can sure do the Chinese splits well enough. Okay. So these hands aren't staying out. They lock in place there. Okay. Alright. Oh, you can do a little sassy bot. Alright. The knee, single hinge, gets you right there. If this was painted, it'd look a lot better. I might do that. Honestly, to be fair, I got this so I could see about customizing it, see what I would do with it, and if it was even something I might want to or not. It was cheap. It was, I think, 20 bucks. I bought it from TF Direct from China. They're having long wait times on their stuff, so just be mindful if you decide to buy from them right now. I like them, I support them, but man, it's taking forever. Taking forever to get stuff from China right now. So yeah, that's basically this guy. I guess the next thing to do will be scale comparisons, and then we'll jump into transformation. So one thing I forgot to do, we'll do real quick before I transform him, is scale, or size. We'll measure him. So from the tip of the foot to the top of the cab, we're looking at about 6.5 approximately. Width-wise, shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at approximately 2 3/4. Depth-wise, I'm gonna have to eyeball this, folks. Looking at about 2.5 to 2 3/4 from the tip of the foot to the top of the little light here. So, I will also tell you this. I have gone ahead and transformed it just to be safe, because I want to be able to show you properly. And one of the things I discovered was some of these joints were very tight. If you remember, this was really squeaky. Well, I have corrected that, and the way that I corrected it was I used some of this right here. This liquid silicone is the only thing I use on my transformers. It doesn't damage the plastic. So I started using this with whichever one of those in Constructor, the Constructor Toy World Devi, that caused the problems. So we had some breakage on that, if you remember. I bought that stuff then, and it's never failed me. So I guess my two go-tos are that and nail polish, clear nail polish for a joint. So let's transform this guy. I have to tell you, a spudger comes in handy. So, and another thing, I loosened that screw right there and that one right there as well. So it just made things a little bit easier. First thing we can do is we can pop in the hands here. They just slide right back on that joint, just like that. Next, come in here, take your spudger and disconnect it. It plugs in to these ports right here with these right here, which hopefully you can see. These right here. Plugs in right there. Next we need to get the wheels out, and I haven't discovered a really good way of doing that, so you just got to kind of figure out what way works for you, and they slide like that. So this tab here is supposed to help you get it out, and it's sort of effective and sort of not effective, so just be mindful. Bring these little flaps right here down. They're on a double hinge, so get everything up, line it up properly, and it'll just flip right in place. Now come to the head and simply push it all the way back, maneuver it until it is flush, just like that. Now break your connection here, pull your cab down like that, and let's move on to our legs. Close your feet up, take your feet, turn them up like this, flip the bot around. These cast iron bits right here, or whatever they are, open them up. Now we need to bring the leg down, and we need to keep these bits up. So it's on a double hinge. We just need to get it in there. It can be done. I have done it. I promise you. There. See how that one went? And the little bits are up. Once they're up, you can close that back down. This one's just being persnickety, I guess because it can. You know my view on this stuff, folks. If you see me struggling with it, there's a very real chance you'll see it too if you try and do this. Get in there. There we go. Close that up. Bring these two together, and there's pins and ports, as you can see. They just snap together just like that. These things right here come down like that. Now bring this part down, and it is supposed to, it goes in here. So apparently I haven't done something right somewhere. Stand by, folks. There we go. That's it. Okay. These rotate up. This will now come down, and you're making me look bad. There we go, like that. This comes in, just like that. Okay, tightens it all up. Spin out your mirrors. Now, rotate these, push them down, and just slip them into that slot right there. Push them together, push them in that slot right there. This one doesn't do as well as the other one does. I may just not be holding my jaw right. User error, lots of different possibilities. But it doesn't snap in the way that it's supposed to. It does roll. Albeit not happily or exactly well, but it does roll, and it clears well enough to do so. And this end is not straight. So I haven't found a place yet to place the guns in this mode. There may very well be a place. I didn't see anything on the directions, and it doesn't really look like there is. So I'm going to conclude you can't. In this mode, it's measuring in at right at 4 1/4. Height-wise, we're looking at, let's call it 2 1/2. Width-wise, I'd say the smokestacks are still the widest point here, unless you want to count them. Well, even then. So we're looking at about 2 1/2 inches for that. Yeah, vehicle-wise, it's not bad. Vehicle-wise, it should fit in fairly well with the Masterpiece size scale. But, well, I'll go over all that with final thoughts. I guess now the only thing we need to do is scale comparison.
Who the hell's this guy?
Well, this is Huffer, Nemesis. He's an Autobot.
Damn it! When you gonna start doing some good Decepticons?
Well, I've got a Beast Wars Megatron I'm getting ready to do, so I'm sure that'll satisfy you to some degree.
Yeah, I like Mags. He's alright. He's my boy. He's alright.
Well, why don't you just get off the screen so I can finish this up?
Damn it. Is this what our witty repartee had? Damn it, now I can't even say repartee. Damn it, is this what it's come to?
Well, Nemesis, I don't have anything really to say to you about this guy. He's just an Autobot.
Alright, I'll let you go this time. But next time, you better have some witty comebacks. Or at least have me do something. Besides just walk out and go doo 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 doo.
I don't have anything to say to that, Nemesis, so I'll see what I can do. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about those stickers for you.
What? No stickers for me. I'm perfection as I am. Yep, perfection's leaving. Rah!
I swear I don't know what's going on here, folks. But what I do know is when we look at final thoughts with this, we look at the three things: cost, playability, and build quality. Build quality is okay. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's also far, far from the worst. Playability, I can transform this thing relatively easily. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to transform it that easily or not. Some of you know exactly what I mean when I say that. Sometimes these things are easy and sometimes they're just not. This doesn't strike me as horribly hard to transform. So maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I honestly can't tell you. What I can tell you is it's okay. So I guess the playability is okay, alright. The cost, this was, as I think I've mentioned previously, 20 bucks. I bought it from TF Direct from China. Took forever to get here. And that's just the world that we live in now. If we're going to buy stuff from China, then I guess it's going to take a while. But all in all, I think it's fine. It's nothing that you're going to throw out, you know, a $100 figure for, not in any stretch of the imagination. But it does do what it's supposed to do, which is it gives you a representation on the shelf. So, oh, he's got ankle rockers. I didn't know that. I don't think I covered that articulation. Sorry, folks. You know, every so often we forget things. I didn't even know he had I didn't know that was a thing for him. Oh, what a day. Alright. But, as I was getting on and trying to say, this thing's fine. It's, for the price tag, you really can't argue that much with it. And transformation's simple enough so that you can do it. I don't think I would give this to, you know, a small child to try and transform, because I think that child would have issues with this. These wheels feel like rubber, so some of us like that, some of us don't. I don't know where you fall on that. Wherever you fall on that, just be mindful of the fact that rubber wheels. Okay, these things are on sliders, so there's that. Slide them up, push them into place, lock them in place. Make sure that's out of the way first, like that. Extend the arm. Like I said, it's not difficult to transform this guy. The hardest part about it, I have discovered, is sliding wrists. The way they've tucked away the hands are the hardest thing for me to really come to grips with. But yeah, I mean, he's fine. He's fine. Should you buy it? For 20 bucks, gotta tell you, I have a hard time passing it up for 20 bucks. That's gonna be a bit big, isn't it? I actually need one about that size right there. So I'll find him a new faction sticker, put that on, and we'll go from there. You know, I've used quite a few of these faction stickers, all in all, over the years, and I don't have, oh, here's one, okay. I don't have quite a few of them the way that I used to. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I do at least appreciate you sticking around and, you know, watching me do something like this. Now he's an Autobot.
Damn it!
Shut up, Nemesis. Alright, that's all we're going to talk about today. Should you buy it? Sure. Especially for 20 bucks. Just don't get in a hurry to get it from China. This is Tom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Look, Cosmos, I only get one chance to be a director. I don't want to be an actor all my life. That Tom, he's a wonderful person, but I don't want to be an actor all my life. So you gotta get this right. If you don't get this right this time, I'm going to shoot you. Do you understand? Okay. Damn it. We here at Vitamin John want you to know we are a family company. We hold your safety and, line. Damn it. We know you have a choice in where you get your supplements, so we want you to know we have contact-free deliver cut. In these trying times, Vitamin John Corp will donate 5% of each sale. Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right. We donate 3%. No, that's not right. 3%. 2%. We give you 2% off on every. What do people do here? Cut. But I just want them to give me money. Damn it. So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by. Oh no!